Holy tight shirt, bro. Holy tight shirt. I'm getting big, bro. Yeah, damn. Collars up because I'm a bad boy. Let's go. Stop drinking water from plastic water bottles. The reason you don't want to do this is that plastic leaches into everything, okay? And so I'm going to explain this to you using the example of like packaged plastic food, okay? For example, you go to the store, you buy meat or anything, and it's packaged in plastic. The reason that is bad for you as well, okay? And the reason for that is that plastic, it literally leaches into your food, but it's only like the outer layer of food, all right? For example, you buy meat or anything, only the outer layer of meat, it has some like microplastics and stuff, that's still bad for you as well because you're essentially ingesting all of those plastics. But the reason plastic water bottles are so bad for you is because the water is like constantly moving around in that plastic. And so it does not have like a certain layer, where where the plastic is restricted, all right? It just keeps moving around, and all those microplastics, they keep adding up into your water, adding up into your water, adding up into your water. And so do not drink water from freaking plastic water bottles. Do not buy them, okay? And the reason for that is that plastics, especially microplastics in your body, bro, they literally reduce testosterone, and they affect your sperm health, your sperm mobility, everything, bro. Everything goes down, okay? Fertility rates. Why do you think fertility rates and everything is on the decline and everything? Men's testosterone levels are going down by 1% every single year. And that's the freaking Google rate, bro. The Google rate. We all know that Google doesn't like, okay, that's the Google rate. Now, the real number is about like 2.5%. You know what that means? If something goes down by 1% every single year, it's going to take 69 it's going to take it 69 years to become half of what it is. For example, if men's testosterone levels were 1000, okay, and they keep going down like 1% every single year, they're going to be like 500 nanograms per deciliter in like after 69 years if they go down 1% every year. But the thing is it's actually now 2.5% every year. And so at a rate of 2.5% every single year, and that rate is only increasing, okay? That rate is only increasing. So it was like 1% and now it's like 2.5%. So at a rate of 2.5%, testosterone levels would take only 28 years to become half of what they are. So holy shit, bro. Holy shit. So if a child is born today, in his lifetime, he's gonna live to be like, let's say 60 years, which is like 228 years, okay, 20 years, okay, 228 years, that's like 56, right? Yeah, that's 56. And so during the lifetime of that kid, he would experience testosterone levels going from a full, the maximum he's ever seen to half, bro. Holy shit, bro. So a child born today, by the end of his lifetime, the testosterone levels of men, that's what makes us men, bro. I don't even have to explain the advantage of testosterone, bro. Okay, that's what makes us men, okay? And so that hormone would be a quarter of what it was by the time the child was born. Holy shit, but when you think about it like this, it's freaking concerning, bro. And let me tell you something else as well. They literally did a study where they took like male dogs, they took male dogs and they put on them polyester underwears, all right? Oh, listen to me. They put polyester underwears on male dogs. I don't know after how long a period of time or how many times doing this or whatever, the dogs became infertile, bro. The dogs became infertile. You know what that means? It means they can't have kids, bro. And if you can successfully, I just had breakfast. If you can successfully do this to all the dogs in the world, that means the dogs will all die, bro. And that is effectively what is happening to us. Bro, it's not even a slow rate, bro. It's not even slow. 2.5% every year, man's testosterone levels, bro. They have a freaking entire month dedicated to like breast cancer awareness. If you want to think like, society is unfair. It's unfair for us, bro, all right? They have a freaking entire month. The month of October is literally reserved for women's breast cancer awareness, but nobody's talking about like men's testosterone levels, prostate cancer, and why men are like, killing themselves at a rate that's 3.5 to 4% higher than women. I read this a long time ago. I'm not sure. I should Google that. But like, microplastics are bad for you. Okay, you eat them. They go into your body. They absorb into your skin. They reach your testicles. They reach your balls. They affect your testosterone levels. They affect your sperm health. Everything, bro. So they're bad for you. The way you can avoid, the way that I do this is, I just bought a stainless steel like plastic bottle. It's like 1.2 liters, and my dorm, the dorm that I live in, I'm on a fully funded scholarship in Istanbul, by the way, alhamdulillah. And so the dorm that I'm in, they have like filtered water. And so the way that I do is I just fill my water bottle up with filtered water. And if I'm outside the dorm, I don't usually like always carry my water bottle with me. I do actually, in fact, whenever I have my bag, when I'm going to university and whatnot. But if I'm in a situation where I don't have my water bottle, instead of buying like bottled water from the from the store or anything, it has like super cheap plastic, and the plastic ain't even good. Okay, if you get like a good water bottle, like BPA free plastic, I don't know what the levels are, that I don't know where it stands, but like you should just avoid all plastic, bro. Okay, if you're gonna buy a water bottle, just buy a stainless steel one. And so the way that I do this is I just buy a can, bro. I just pay more, I pay double or triple, I don't know, but like it's a good drink, and I just avoid the plastic overall. And so that's the way you can navigate through this. If you have a filter at home, just don't fill up plastic bottles with it, but use a use a metal bottle. And if you're outside, just don't buy the plastic water bottles at all. Just buy a can of whatever you're gonna drink, okay? And yeah, that's it, bro. I know it's more expensive, but like, you care about your balls, bye bye, bro. But yeah, it's one of these things where like there's a war, okay, against men, okay, that's it, man.